What's goody, all my beautiful people out there in the tube of the U? It's your boy J-Nuck over here at Hookah, and today, finally, the long-awaited review on the Q Hookah is here. So I know you all been waiting for a minute, and yeah, man, it's here. It's here. Alright, so with no further ado, first and foremost, big shout out to Alex and Mary over at 5-Star Hookah, always holding it down for your boy. Big shout out also to Q Hookah. Without any of you, this review wouldn't be possible. So normally I have this set up on my coffee table because this is just an amazing looking piece. I love to smoke out of it, don't get me wrong, but look at it. It's just a beautiful centerpiece. I love to have it as a presentation. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. First thing I want to talk about is the hose, and you'll notice there's a nice holding place for your hose right there on the hookah, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But as far as the hose, mine came with a silicone hose, very pliable hose, excellent hose for any hookah really, but it has a fantastic draw. There's going to be an aluminum tip right there. This is also going to be an aluminum piece here so you can insert it into the hookah, and we'll get into where you insert it and everything like that. But this is a phenomenal hose. I've never owned an aluminum tip hose before, and I gotta say I like it, but it's just cool to the touch, and I feel like it slightly cools down the smoke just a tad bit. So that's really cool with the aluminum hose that comes with your Q Hookah. And again, this is the Q Hookah Mod 24. Okay, so obviously I said this is one of my centerpieces. This is my centerpiece on my coffee table. So you can fill this up with like colorful rocks and stones. You can really be creative with it. I like to put a flower on the top because these are my daughter's flowers. They're fake, whatever. But it's just a nice sentiment to remind me of her. Anyways, this is the bowl it's gonna come with. It's a nice glass bowl. It's fairly deep. It holds about a good, I wanna say 25 to 30 grams of tobacco. And it's also gonna come with this. This acts as like a screen, and you can put your coals in here. Me personally, I've had a problem with my coals blacking out in this. A lot of people haven't, so it could be the coals that I'm using. I'm not 100% sure, but if I throw 4 coals and a flavor saver in here, it works fantastic. This also works well with the Lotus. Now, today, when I show you the demonstration, I will be smoking out of my Samsara's bowl with the Lotus just because that's my favorite experience with the Q Hookah. But so here's the bowl. It's gonna be a funnel bowl. Very beautiful, nice bowl. And again, this is the screen that it comes with. So here's the ports. There's one port on here and the other port right here. The purge valve and the hose fits into both of these the exact same. They're their exact size that they need to be, so you could change whichever side you want to smoke out of and purge out of. I will say on the ports, they don't go straight in, okay? They go at a down angle, and it's really interesting to me because I feel like that has an effect on the draw and the purge of this. The way they have it angled, it makes it to where it's more like a traditional hookah. Like, you don't have a traditional hookah where it just goes straight in, right? They always kind of curve up like that. So this kind of replicates that, and I thought that was really interesting because a lot of people don't really pay attention to detail like that to certain hookahs. So they really try to make this smoke like a traditional hookah, but you have the benefits of a glass hookah. So it's really awesome. I need to go ahead and get this going because I just really want to smoke out of this and show you all how great this thing smokes. Okay, the next piece I want to get into is the purge valve. Purge valve is going to be another aluminum piece. You can hear it's got the ball in there, and basically it's just one solid piece. You can stick it in either here, or there's another port you can stick it in, and you know, you can switch it out. It's probably best to have the purge valve sticking where it's facing away from you so you're not blowing smoke in your face or anybody you're smoking with. So I like to just kind of put it in the front like that and then smoke out of the side. But it goes in there, it doesn't screw in. I mean, you can give it a little twist so it'll be snug, but it seals excellent, airtight. Again, It's got a little ball in there, so you're all set to go. It purges excellent, and I will show you an example of that when we get into the demo. All right, the next piece I want to get into is the down stem. This is going to be another aluminum piece. This is all high grade, high quality aluminum, and basically it screws right out of there. Okay, and let's see, let's go ahead and measure this. This is going to be about, it's going to be about 17 inches. So expect that. It's got a built-in diffuser, which you can see. It's a series of 3 holes, 2 holes, another 3 holes, another 2. So that's what, 10 total holes. I would suggest when you do fill this up, which we'll get more into this, you want to make sure you fill it up right at that third diffuser hole. I don't know if you can really see that. I apologize if you can't. But make sure it's above that and you're good to go. In order to fill this hookah up with water, you have to remove this. So let's get into the next piece. One more thing on the down stem is going to be that the diameter is about 1/2 inch. So keep that in mind. It's going to be a very wide open draw, very excellent. So now into the heart of the hookah, the whole piece. This is very heavy. Basically, you're going to have this aluminum stand, okay? And you might think, okay, this is all one glass piece. It's not. Okay, there's going to be this little cap off in here, and it's airtight, but you see the hole where the stem screws into? That's where you put your water in. So basically, all you're gonna do is take your water and just simply pour it in there. I believe there's a line here. There's a little fill line where I'm at, but I believe it's going to be about 3 cups and a fourth. I don't know, I'll get into that when we get more into the demo. But it's not going to be more than 4 cups. That's going to be way too much. So be very specific. I would suggest to use a measuring cup, or you can just go by your fill line if you've used it enough. But this is a very solid piece. It's very heavy. I'm not sure how much this weighs, but this is extremely heavy and durable, and I like that. The thing about Q Hookah is I believe they have a warranty on their product. So like, for example, if this breaks, you can get it replaced, and it's going to be much cheaper than buying a whole new Q Hookah. So keep that in mind. Very fantastic of Q Hookah to offer that type of warranty on this piece. This is a very high quality glass. I don't know if you can really tell, but look how thick that is. That is amazing. And this is just a beautiful hookah. Again, this is what I use as my centerpiece on my coffee table. So when people walk into my apartment, this is the first thing they see, and they're just like, what is that? That looks amazing. Like, please tell me about it. I tell them it's a hookah, immediately they want to smoke out of it, and it does not disappoint. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all set up so we can get the smoke demo ready, and we'll be right back. All right, so we've had this going for about a good 5 to 10 minutes now. And as you can see, I went ahead and threw my decor in one of these slots on the stand. So that's really cool. And that's one thing I really love about this. Like, look at that. The hose just, it's got a place and it's not gonna go anywhere. You don't have to worry about it falling. It's awesome. So let's go ahead and remove this and take a pull. Beautiful clouds. Now I am smoking Pure Tobacco's Morangi mixed with 1 blade of FML. This is a utopic smoke. This is so good, and this hookah just really does it justice. I feel like you really get more of the flavors when you smoke out of this. At least that's what I get. I'm just really getting a more stronger sense of the flavor, and it's really sensitive to the mint. So the mint really picks up. So you really don't need that much mint when you're smoking out of this Q hookah. Now we talked about the purge a little bit. I went ahead and put on the other side. So let me go ahead and purge it so I can show you kind of how that goes. There you go. Simple as that. This tip does also fit your standard mouth tip. So that's always good because, you know, when you're smoking with others, it's good to have tips and kind of practice in that good hygiene when you're smoking. But it smokes excellent with the tip as well. excellent stormtrooper clouds. You will not be disappointed. Any tobacco that you're used to smoking well is going to smoke even better out of this. One thing I wanted to show you is how other hoses fit in here, so you can interchange it if you didn't want to use this hose. So we'll be right back. All right, the next hose I'm gonna go ahead and demo off of is the AOT Carbon 1 hose. I just wanted to pick a random hose to use, one that I like to personally use a lot, and it just fits right in there. You just push it in, give it a little twist, you're good to go. Check it out. Excellent. So that's gonna pretty much wrap up the review on the Q Hookah Mod 24. I hope this was everything you all hoped it would be. I know this was long awaited and highly anticipated, so I hope I didn't disappoint. I hope I was able to answer all questions. Me personally, I like to use the setup as is, but I like to switch out the bowl. I just have the best experience ever with my Samsaris and Cloud Lotus combo. So that's what I like to use on it. But it fits on there well, you don't need a grommet. And this is just a great piece, man. It's a great conversation piece. It's a great smoking piece. Cleanup really is a breeze. All you do is unscrew your stem and you dump the water out. You can pour more water in there with the measuring cup and kind of just flood it so you can clean out your ports. And then just dump everything out, put it upside down to dry out, and you're good to go. So if you're interested in this hookah, it is available over at 5starhookah.com. Big shout out to Alex and Mary, always holding it down for your boy. But you never pay full price when you're rocking with Hookah Nuka. So go ahead and type in my discount code. I'll provide it in the description below, so please make sure you go read that. And it'll knock 15% off for you. It's still gonna be a little pricey, but I promise you this is gonna be an investment well worth it. You do not wanna miss out on this. If you have the money to spend on it, I highly recommend it. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, take you out properly. Again, I hope you all enjoyed it. Please give this a thumbs up and share it on social media with all your friends. Get the word out on Hookah Nuka. Leave comments below if you have any questions or if you just wanted to say good job. Whatever you want to do, even if you wanted to hate on me, whatever, it's all goody. Just go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Slap that like on it, and I will see you all on the next review.